Hi guys. So tonight we're not going to use any equipment and we're just going to bring it back to basics. So we're just going to slow down the exercises and really make sure that we have our form correct. So we're just sitting down, nice and relaxed. We're going to roll our shoulders, nice big. Inhale, exhale. We can close our eyes if you wish. Inhale, exhale. We go the opposite direction. We bring our shoulders up to our ears and drop. Then we're going to look to our left, roll our head around to the right, back to center. We're going to look to our right, roll our head around to the left, and back to center. We're going to put our hands on our ribs. We're going to inhale, expand, exhale, knit back in. So we're activating the core. Inhale out, exhale, knit back in. We're going to do 3 more. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Last one. Then we're going to bring our arm down and we're going to bring this hand up and over. So trying to keep this right sit bone down and we're stretching out and we're going to do an inhale, exhale. So getting the oxygen all around those dark spaces. We inhale, come back up and we're going to come the other side. Exhale over and like really reaching over, pushing down our left sit bone. We do an inhale, exhale. We'll come back up. Now this time, we're going to bring our arms up and we're just going to reach one arm up and back down. And then we're going to reach the other arm up and down. So we're going to exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So we're trying to open up, exhale up, inhale down. One more each side. Perfect. We bring our arms down. Now we're just going to tilt our head to the left. We're going to use our left hand. We're going to bring our right hand out to the side. So you can just stop here or we can add on. Just feel the stretch all down the back of the neck. And then we're just going to bring the arm just a little bit backwards. And then if you're happy, we're going to bring our arm behind our back. And try and relax the shoulder down. So feel the stretch. We do an inhale. We're expanding out. Exhale. We bring our arm back. Nice and slow. Forward. Bring it down. And we put our head back up. We're going to go the other side. Use our hand, just nice, gentle. Bring the arm out. Just listen to your own body. See if one side is tighter than the other. And we bring it behind. And try and just relax the shoulder. So you just feel the stretch all down. We bring the arm back. Forward. Down. And we lift our head back up. We're going to bring our arms up. Interlace our fingers and really stretch up from our lower back, lifting up out of our hips. Exhale, we bring our arms down. Perfect. We're going to just do our roll down, but we're just going to do the half roll down first. So hands behind our knees. We're sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. So it's like your pelvis tilts. You're just tucking your tailbone under and we're stretching our arms out. Inhale. Exhale, sit up nice and tall. So you feel it in the lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll just do 2 more. Inhale. So just warming up the body. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Now this time, we're going to roll all the way back. So we're going to articulate our back all the way down. So bone by bone, okay? Bring our legs out nice and long. Hands are just out. We inhale. Put our legs together so we can exhale while I tell you this. Legs together. We're going to have our heels squashed together, okay? So really, really tight. Knees are just turn out slightly. Okay, hands are up. Inhale. Exhale. Bone by bone. Squeeze those legs coming all the way down. Hands stretch over. Okay, so when we're here, we do an inhale. So we're flared up already, and you can see there's a gap underneath, which is what we want. Okay, so we inhale, flare up even more. Exhale, we're going to bring the arms up, chin to chest, and we're pulling back in. We have our legs really tight together, heels together, and we slowly come up. Now we make sure our shoulders are plugged back in, that we're not just reaching with our fingers, okay? And when we're here, we plug in just a little bit more, so we're trying to come over like a ball. So we're stretching from the lower back all the way, and we have our hands or our head in between our hands, okay? So we just inhale, exhale. Okay, so we try to do that all together. Inhale, exhale. Chin to chest, squeeze those legs. We're coming up, up, up. Keep the shoulders back, hands down, and we feel it from the lower back, and it's like we're going over a ball. So really try and reach over. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do two more. Last one. And we can just bring our arms over and just really stretch it. Okay, now this time we're going to do our 100. So we're going to have a flat back, nice and relaxed, hands down by our side. We're going to come into tabletop. So one leg, then the other. Make sure our knees are over our hips. They're not too in. We want the core to work. So it should feel tension straight away in the lower core, okay? We'll do our toe taps first, and then we'll do our 100. So we tap one foot down, back up, down, back up. Now this, you can feel it slightly, but if you want to really get the lower core working, we go out further. Just be careful of your back. It feels like you're arching your back. Bring the legs back in closer. Don't forget to breathe. And relax the shoulders. Shoulders are nice and flat. Down on the mat. So to open up that chest. Get our posture. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And then we're going to do both feet together if we can. Okay, just be careful of your back. 4, 3. Make sure we're not bringing our knees in too close. Last one. And then we can bring our knees in and give ourselves a nice hug and rock side to side. Relax the shoulders. Telling myself as well. Okay, so legs back into tabletop. This time we're going to do our 100. So our hands are up, but we plug our shoulders back into the mat. Okay, we inhale, exhale, chin to chest, and we come up. Now you're trying to come up, get your nose to your belly button. So it's like you're trying to roll over a ball. Not that we're coming up, we're coming this way. Okay, legs are staying in tabletop. And we pump the whole arms. Okay, we're just pumping. We inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Try and crunch up a little bit more. Keep the legs in tabletop. Keep going. You're doing really good. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly roll back down. Bring our knees in. So you should really feel that deep in the core. Well done. We're going to bring that left leg out long and just bring the right leg over and just twist to the right. We do an inhale. Exhale. Come back to center and we're going to change legs. Up and over. We're going to come back to center. We're going to bring our legs back into tabletop. Hands are up. This time, we're going to bring our right hand behind and our left leg out. When we bring them back in together, we're going to push them in. So we're pushing one against the other. So you should feel that in the core. Away. Together. Inhale. Exhale. And it's just as important to keep the other hand nice and straight. That doesn't come, tilt, or tilt to the side. And the same with the leg. So really, really good to get our brains working for coordination and to fight off any Alzheimer's, dementia. Every little helps. 4, 3, 2, last one, and we're going to change sides. The hand comes up, left hand, right leg. Pushing against each other. Well done. We're trying to lengthen out the leg as well, so when it goes out, it's really coming from the core. Feel it coming all the way down. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. And we bring our knees in, give ourselves a nice hug. We can come up and give a hug. Rock side to side. Relax. We put our hands on our knees and just roll, just do circles on the ceiling. Relaxing the hips. And we go the opposite direction. Perfect. This time we're going to have our legs out nice and long. We're going to put our hands behind our head and we're going to do our ab curl-ups, okay? So once again, inhale, exhale, chin to chest, and we're coming up. Nose to our belly button, pulling the core back in, like we're going over a ball. Now we're going to bring our elbows in, so then we can get our spine to do a nice curl. Shoulder blades are out of the way. They're wide when we come back. If you can, squeeze the legs together. And it's really good if we have that small shake. We do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to stay up and just do small pulses. Up, up. Don't forget to breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax back. Well done. We can just rub it out. So when we do these exercises, just make sure we're not letting it bulge up, okay? Pull it back in. Now, this time, we're going to just bring our right knee up. We're going to point it up, flex it back down. We're just holding the back of the knee. Up, flex it back down. 3, 2, last one. We're going to keep it up. We're going to have the left leg, the foot is flexed. Okay, it's staying anchored down onto the mat. We're going to walk ourselves up our leg. And when we're up, we're going to pull for 2. So pull, pull. Perfect. We're going to walk our hands back down. Nice and easy. Bring our hands down by our side. And then we're going to bring the leg across the body and back up. Now we're keeping our hips down on the mat. So it's across the body and back up. So we come like just tilt over slightly and back up. Okay, 3 more. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We go the opposite direction. Going out, back in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the other foot flexed. Keep it anchored down onto the mat. 2 more. Last one. We bring the knee down, and then we're just going to bring the knee across, looking over. Feel a nice stretch. And we come back to center, bring that leg down. So this leg, the hip should feel a little bit more looser than the left one. So we'll bring the left knee up. Going to bring it up, flex down. Point up, flex down. 3, 2, last one. We're going to keep it up. Now just try and see your own body, which one's tighter than the other one, which one's stronger than the other one. So just so you're aware, we're going to walk up. So we're walking up our leg and we pull, pull. We slightly just stay up and then we come down nice and easy. We keep the leg up. We're bringing it across the body and back up. So inhale across, exhale. So is this one easier, harder, tighter? 3 more. 2. Last one. We go backwards. Other foot is flexed. 2 more. Last one. And bring that knee in and across. Well done. And we're coming back to center. Now, this time, we're going to come up like we're doing our 100, but we're going to have, first of all, we start with our legs in tabletop. Hands are up, shoulders go back down. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, we're coming up. Now, if you can, we're going to send the legs out. So keep the legs together and we're bringing them kind of up. So it's like as if someone's pushing your legs forward, but you're keeping them nice and straight and together, okay? And we're coming up, nose to our belly button, and we're going to pump again. Keep those legs, so your inner thighs are feeling switched on. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, inhale. Exhale. And bring your knees in. So I feel really, feel it all here and deeper. You can just shake out the legs. We're going to put our hands behind our knees and we're going to roll up. So inhale, exhale. And we're going to do rolling like a ball. So we're going to shuffle down to the end of our mat. Okay, we're going to lift our feet up off the mat. Elbows are out nice and wide. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to inhale, and you're going to do like a C curve. So inhale back, exhale up. So we don't hear any banging, just roll. Inhale, exhale. Okay, inhale. Back we go. Exhale. Keep the feet up. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you wish, you can add on, and you're going to push your elbows into your legs and your legs into your elbows. And we try and keep them there, okay? So inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. So you can really feel it in the core, and we're getting a nice massage for the back. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. We're going to stay here. If you can, send those legs out. We're in teaser. Well done. Hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come down together. And just do a nice stretch. Well done. We're slowly going to come back up again. So we'll do our roll up. So hands up. Legs are together. Heels together. Knees are slightly turned out. We have a squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Coming up. Sometimes it's harder to come up after we do some core work, so that's okay. And then we're going to come on to all fours. So we'll swing our legs around. We're going to have our knees under our hips and our hands just under our shoulders, and the weight is on the outside of our hands, so where our baby finger is, down. Okay, we're going to bring our right hand out and back. Exhale, inhale. So the weight stays the same. And then if we can, we're going to slide that left leg out and back in. Weight stays the same, and we don't go into that right hip. So we don't tilt over. When we do it like this, you can feel it in the core, so you know you're right. 4 more. 3, 2. We're going to hold out, hold. And then if we can, we're going to bring our right hand back to our foot. And just hold. Make sure we have our balance, we don't fall over. And we slowly bring them back. And bring them down. Perfect. We're going to go the other side. The left hand. We're on the weight of our baby finger on the right hand. We're going to add that leg. And back. And really lengthen out from the core all the way out. We do 4 more. 2. And then we're going to hold. And then we're going to bring our hand around to the left. And we're just going to hold. You can feel the stretch in the quad. Slowly release. Don't lose our balance. And back around. Perfect. We're going to come into child's pose. Feet together. Knees nice and wide. Sit right back. And try and stretch out the arms. Put your head down in between your hands. Rock side to side. Then we can come up onto our fingers. Really stretch out that backbone deeper into the back. Inhale. Exhale. So we're just going to come up, back up onto all fours. And we're just going to do our breath work. So we're going to inhale. We drop down. Exhale. We lift back up. And we just Make sure we're not bringing our back up, okay? So we inhale, exhale. Just trying to see that you can see it there. Inhale, exhale. Really feel the core pulling back up. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to do our cat-cow. So you can play the piano on your back, tapping this all along. And then we're just going to, it's like your pelvis tilts, rocking back and forward, just the lower back. And then to bring in the upper back, we bring our elbows in, shoulder blades squash together. And then we come apart, separate them. And our glutes are sticking up. They tuck under, shoulder blades come together. And our head just goes naturally, just with the spine. So we're trying to go longer. So we're trying to go to the skirting board and skirting board rather than up and down. Well done. We're going to open our knees and we're just going to sit back and forward. Back and forward. We're going to come into our pigeon pose. So we're going to bring our right knee forward, left leg back. We're coming up onto our fingers. We're going to have our chest open. Inhale. Exhale. Tilt forward. And we'll bring our arms down as long as we can. So if it's just here, that's okay. If you can, come down. And then once again, we can bring the foot more over to the side to sit into the glute if you wish. It's your stretch. And then we slowly walk our hands back and we're going to come up into a plank to change. So we put our toes under the left foot. We come up into our plank. We'll do our footwork. Back and forward. Well done. We're on the weight of our baby fingers. And then we're going to bring our left knee forward. Right leg back, looking up, chest open on our fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Coming down. We slowly walk our hands back in. We're going to come into all fours this time. Knees under our hips. We're going to bring our right hand up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. So we're going right under to get that twist. Inhale, back up. Exhale. We're doing the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back up to the ceiling. Exhale. And we come back and we're going to come and sit back down. Well done. That was really, really good. We're going to roll our shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Go the opposite direction. Bring our shoulders up to our ears and drop. We're going to look to our left. Roll around to the right. Back to center. We look to our right. Roll our head around to the left and back to center. We're going to bring our hands up, interlace the fingers and really stretch up, and hopefully the hips feel nice and loose and easier to stay down. Exhale, bring our arms down. We're going one more time. Inhale, hands together, and we are done. Thank you so much. I hope that helped, and I will see you next week. Bye.